The Drug Enforcement Agency and the Harris and Russell County Sheriff's Offices announced 101 arrests and millions of dollars in drug, gun, and cash seizures. The FBI brought in about 250 agents and analysts. Included in that number were 7 SWAT teams to assist in the apprehension of suspects considered armed and dangerous. Among the items seized Thursday included 155 guns and 496 pounds of methamphetamine with a street value of $22.4 million.
Hit the like button for me on the road to 10,000. Let's do it. Let's do it. Not selling fent. Bro, do you know how many people y'all was about to kill with $707,000 worth of fent? Do you know how many people in this country y'all were about to kill? How many daughters and sons y'all was about to take away? I don't feel sorry for niggas who sell fent, boy. I don't really feel sorry for none of y'all, but that fent, come on, man.
You are now tuned in to the LaFlair Lounge with your host, Big Just LaFlair. Motherfucker.
You are watching a master at work.
All right, folks, picture this. You're about to do something kind of reckless, and your brain gives you that, hey, don't do it vibe. But do you listen? Of course not. You dive right in, head first. And as soon as it goes sideways, you're like, yep, probably should have sat that one out. Well, that's likely how our man Pee Wee Longway is feeling right now. Chilling or sweating in federal jail. Now, when I first heard the feds got Pee Wee, I was like, not that shocking. Probably got caught with a couple bags and a piece. He'll be out in a year or two with a decent lawyer, right? Wrong. You see, this ain't your average traffic stop with a questionable backpack. Nah, Pee Wee's situation is like New Jack City on steroids. We're talking this is bigger than Nino Brown type stuff. You see, here's how it went down. Muskogee County Police in Columbus, Georgia, yes them, got the info on a huge drug operation. And when I say huge, I mean they saw the info and were like, oh hell nah, we can't handle this. So they did what anyone in over their heads would do. They called the feds. And what did the feds do? They teamed up with local police and pulled off a takedown. The takedown consisted of, get this, 101 people. That's right, not Dalmatians, people. 101 actual human beings. And I can guarantee not one of them is cute and cuddly. But wait, it gets better. Let me hit you with the list of what they confiscated in this operation. And I promise, by the end, you're gonna be clutching your pearls like you just saw your grandma doing the Tootsie Slide. You ready? Here we go. 155 firearms. I mean, you're not a cartel unless you got armory, right? $273,433 in cash, straight up duffel bag money. 496 pounds of meth. That's $22 million worth of Breaking Bad madness, y'all. 57.21 kilos of cocaine. That's 5.7 million in nose candy, if you're wondering. 7.1 kilos of fent. And I don't even know what to say here except $707,000 in street value. Wait for it. 55,248 pounds of marijuana. Who is out there with 55,000 pounds of weed? Who's the plug? Snoop Dogg? 1.3 kilos of heroin, 5.9 pounds of GHB, and 755 grams of mushrooms, because apparently they needed a side dish for this wild buffet.
Muskogee County Sheriff Greg Countryman with federal and local law enforcement partnered say Columbus is now safer today. At a news conference this morning, the sheriff, the FBI, the Drug Enforcement Agency, and the Harris and Russell County Sheriff's Offices announced 101 arrests and millions of dollars in drug, gun, and cash seizures. Operation Sweet Silence, conducted Thursday in Columbus and beyond. It started as a Muskogee County Sheriff's Office investigation 2 years ago. The target was criminal street gangs right here in the Fountain City, primarily the Zohannans and the Crips. When the operation started early Thursday morning, multiple federal, local, and state agencies on the ground were here in Columbus. Muskogee County Sheriff Greg Countryman says stopping and disrupting the gang activity right here in Columbus is a top priority.
Now, I don't know about y'all, but just reading that list got me out of breath. Like I just ran a random marathon or something in flip-flops. Now, here's the real tea. The feds were watching these dudes for 2 years. That's right, 2 whole years of wiretap surveillance, probably some undercover dudes in Hawaiian shirts pretending to be Uber drivers. They weren't just arresting street level dealers, nah. They went after everybody, from the corner boys to the kingpins. This is some top tier. I binge watched 20 episodes of Narcos police work, and it ain't over. The feds say they got more arrests coming. So if your door didn't get kicked in yet, don't start dancing. There's still some time for a surprise 6 a.m. wake-up call.
He also issued this warning to gang members.
If you're involved in criminal activity, I want to send this message to you. Just because your name was not called in the arrest yesterday, I don't want you to relax. I don't want you to breathe a breath of fresh air, a sigh of relief, because our work is not done. Just because you were not arrested does not mean that we're not looking at you. So don't get too comfortable, because our work is not finished.
Countrymen and others say this is an ongoing operation and could lead to additional arrests right there. Well, coming up.
Now, I don't know exactly what Pee Wee's role was in this grand fiasco, but let me just say, it ain't looking too good. And I know some of y'all are sitting here like, why would Pee Wee be trafficking drugs? He's a rapper, right? Right. And I'm the Queen of England. Let's be for real for a second. Most rappers are making less money off rap than our cousin Etsy store. Whatever little change they get, they're flipping into the game. Need an example? Just like Fetty Wap. The man had one of the hottest runs in hip hop, and then bam, got caught up in a national drug operation just like Pee Wee. And hey, I don't like judging books by their covers, but y'all have seen Pee Wee Longway, right? This man looks more like a corner pharmacist than a SoundCloud sensation. I've seen him in person on Peter Street in Atlanta. I'm telling you, he's giving I move weight energy, not I drop hot 16 vibes. I'm just saying what we all thinking here. So look, prayers up for all involved, because these folks are about to be in for a fight for their lives. And let's not forget the families, because Thursday morning might have been the last time some of these folks tasted free air. But hold up, before I go, you know who didn't get caught up in this takedown? Drum roll, please. Big Just LaFleur. Let's talk about it. What's happening, YouTube? It's your boy Big Just LaFleur. Welcome to the LaFleur Lounge with it. Now, hey, man, y'all been doing real well with the like button, hitting that subscribe button, and I guess I gotta keep bullying and using bullying tactics to make y'all do so. You know, last time I hit y'all with it, but look, man, I just need y'all to go ahead, hit the like button for me on the road to 10,000. Let's do it. Let's do it. Now.
Finish him.
That's nothing. Just a prop. Now look, man. Pee Wee, you in a shitload of trouble, my boy. Stupid. You in a shitload of trouble, Pee Wee. I don't even know what your charges is, but the fact that this is what they got caught with, this is the operation. See, Columbus must have been just the first stop. They was probably gonna break it down, supply it to different distributors all across Georgia, Florida, Carolinas, Texas. They was probably about to move that. So for them to know where that operation was and to get that many people, it's over with. I know you shaking and shivering and you knew that this day would come, but you didn't think it would come like this. Now, your problem, Pee Wee, is that you was never really invested in rapper and being a rapper. You was never a rapper. You was a drug dealer. You was a trapper. You was a trafficker. But rapping was never really your thing. You just happened to be able to do it. You probably saw Young Thug do it and said, shit, I'm gonna try it too. We both from the same project. We both come off of Cleveland. Well, you a Crip, so Cleveland, right? So you was like just doing it because you saw other niggas do it. And you was nice with it. You knew some niggas. You was plugged in with Gucci. You was plugged in with Scooter. You were plugged in with goddamn Young Thug. And you said, shit, since everybody else doing it, I'm gonna do it too. But you know, and you had peaked already. But you was like, man, why do I gotta keep going to the South Carolinas, North Carolinas, Mississippi's, Columbus, Georgia's, and shit to pick up 10, 15,000 when I could make 40,000 in a night? Yeah, when I'm trafficking from Columbus to Atlanta and I'm supplying other niggas, or I got niggas supplying other niggas. I'm just an investor. I ain't got to do nothing. Because eventually, the music start coming out slower. And I see you still be rapping, but I could tell your heart ain't in that shit for real. Now, you ain't really the most marketable nigga, but you also know that you could have done a little bit better for your career. And that's usually how it works. These niggas start falling off. These niggas start slowing down. They go back to what they know in the streets because they weren't really dedicated. They were just in it for the money. And if you ever in the money, in the rap game just for the money, this the energy you gonna get back. You gotta love this shit, man. You gotta be willing to go down and up, down and up. You saw it. Lil Wayne was the hottest rapper in the world for years, for a couple years, right? And then he said he owed like $14 million in taxes and Jay-Z helped him take care of that. Man, listen, that's just part of the game, man. When you rich and you get rich friends, you can get rich again if you fall off. You see, that's what happened with Fetty Wap. He said that he didn't really have friends like that in the game because of his own doing. So y'all niggas got to keep these relationships established. That way, when you fall off, you'll be all right. You should have been putting your money in proper investments. You should have had somebody teaching you how to do some real estate. You should have had somebody teaching you, hey man, let's get our own business popping. How can I invest in some stocks? You know, in some trades, day trading, stuff like that. You got to make sure that your money make money, not the way that you want to, not selling fent. Bro, do you know how many people y'all was about to kill with $707,000 worth of fent? Do you know how many people in this country y'all were about to kill? How many daughters and sons y'all was about to take away? I don't feel sorry for niggas who sell fent, boy. I don't really feel sorry for none of y'all, but that fent, come on, man. GHB, cocaine, kilo, 155 guns. Boy, y'all boys is going down the road and nobody coming to see you. Hey, them visits is gonna start off, you know, real heavy. Your partners is gonna be coming. Your baby mama gonna be coming with the kids. But after a while, she gonna be like, you know what? He don't need to see you. Little man don't need to see you up in here like this. Lil DJ, they don't need to be seeing you up in here like this. This is my last time coming up here. That's what's gonna happen. Especially when the feds, you could be going to Oklahoma. They ain't coming to see you. The only person guaranteed to come and see you is probably your mama and your sister. The women always gonna hold it down except the baby mamas. They gonna hold it down. So, listen, man, y'all in for a rude awakening. I pray for y'all. I pray for y'all. Maybe they made a mistake. Pee-wee, maybe you weren't supposed to be there. Maybe you weren't there. Maybe, you know, saying somebody asked for some money, you gave some money, and they went to go sell drugs with it. You didn't know what they were about to do. Maybe that's what it was. So y'all let me know what y'all think, man, down below. Make sure you like, share, subscribe, comment, hit that notification bell. And we out, baby. Boom! Big Just LaFleur.
It's him.